Popov Leather, which is a small Canadian company, contacted me, and for some reason they think I'm a YouTube influencer, and asked me if I would try out one of their products. So my instinctive response was no, because I don't want to use products that people are giving me even for free, because it blurs what I'm going to say. And the second reason was because I'm a vegan. I'm not really that keen on leather. However, when I saw the product, I wanted to try it out, and I'm kind of unhappy it's only available in leather, which it is. So what they sent me to try out for free and then to mention to you guys is this armor product. And what I'm going to do with it is I'm going to use my trusty Waypoint Survival fire steel, which goes into this side, which is designed for a small pen, and keep my pocket knife in here as well. A lot of people said you can't use these with clip knives. That's not true. I've been using it for a while, and it molds. I've been wanting to use it for a week or so, and it fits well. What I've been doing with it is carrying it in my pocket for the last week or so at work, and continual carrying just to see how it would function. As you can see, it does mold nicely, and they use hand stitching, I believe, on this model, which is always nice, and it looks good. But the cost of this, and I'll put the prices down, the cost of this type of a product, because you're buying a fine leather product that's been handmade from a small producer, that's not just churning them out machine weight, is going to be extremely high compared to cheaper alternatives. And for that reason alone, I would suggest that if you want a product like this, you really need to look at the cost of it and shop around. As far as I can tell, the price is reasonable for what the product is. I believe this is actually 50 bucks Canadian, but it works out to be considerably more when you add in shipping and handling, and a lot of products do that these days. I don't have a product coupon for anybody that's interested in this type of a product, but I believe there's a ton of Popov leather videos, and some of the bigger channels were given a 10% discount. So how does it actually work? So these are the pants I usually use. It goes in here. You've got a lanyard on the fire steel, which you could reattach to, but I haven't had a need to. And you put it in your pocket like that, and it basically stays flat. The other thing with this is if you strike and fall, having a container, in this case the Popov leather, is a lot safer than having it loose in your pocket. I would have a need for a second one for my flashlight, and I would use it for that. It would be good for that. Looking around, Popov leather have done a few basic things like EDC bags and little kits and stuff like that, designed for pocket leather use, and their wallets are really kind of cute. I wouldn't spend $115 on a leather wallet. If they had a pleather option, I might go for it. My actual everyday carry wallet is this one, and it is from Tentry, which is also a Canadian company, and you can't go wrong buying from Canadian companies, because a lot of American companies these days are actually just putting it in the package in the United States, but they're actually made in China. Whereas most of the small Canadian companies are actually made in Canada. This is a cork and linen wallet, and it's a good one, and it works for me. So yeah, there you have it. I have done a product review on a product that was sent to me for free. The only reason I did it was because I actually saw a need for it for myself, and I saw there was absolutely no way I'd ever buy one. So that's what I've done, and I hope you enjoyed this. And you can look up the links, and if you want to buy anything from the company or send them an email, be sure to mention me, because maybe they'll send me a second one of these for my flashlight. Anyway, before I go, Desmond Viola. This is the 2018 World International Best Banknote. It's a Canadian $10 bill. It's worth about $7.50 American at the moment. Sometimes it's worth $11 American. It depends. And this is her. And you can look up her story if you wish. She's a fascinating lady. You have to be dead for 25 years to get on one of our banknotes, unless you're the Queen. And this is the back of it, and I love the eagle feather. Cool. So one of the things I would suggest to Popov leather, if they can, is I would suggest that they look at ways of using recycled plastics to make a vegan version of some of their products. Because not everybody's into leather, and not everybody will buy leather products just because it's leather, no matter what the marketing or the pricing is. Doodles!